Let's go over number 22 of the SOA release questions for exam P. So this is another Bayes theorem question, so let's just go through it. A health study tracked a group of persons for 5 years. At the beginning of the study, 20% were classified as heavy smokers, 30% as light smokers, and 50% as non-smokers. Results of the study showed that light smokers were twice as likely as non-smokers to die during a 5-year study, but only half as likely as heavy smokers. A randomly selected participant from the study died over the 5-year period. Calculate the probability that the participant was a heavy smoker. So I switched to Excel for this portion because I think it might be a good way to kind of like look at how this can be organized into a table. So this is also just an easier way to visualize things. So going back to the question, if you need to remember what we were talking about, what the question was asking, just feel free to go back into recording. But so we know that light smokers were twice as likely to die than non-smokers. So because it says twice as likely, we're going to put a 2x here. We're going to put non-smokers as an x here. And we were also told that light smokers were half as likely as heavy smokers to die. So half as likely means that we're going to put a 4x in the heavy slot. So in order to calculate the probability of death, right? So 4 plus 2 plus 1 here, a probability of death is going to be equal to, for here, it's going to be 4x, right, divided by 4 plus 2 plus 1, which is 7. So that's the probability of death if you're a heavy smoker. The probability of death if you're a light smoker is going to be 2 divided by 7. And the probability of death if you're a non-smoker is going to be 1 divided by 7. And the sum of this will be equal to 1 because that's just how the sum of all probabilities needs to equal to 1. And what we were looking for is if someone had died, what is the probability that they are a heavy smoker? So the probability that they are a heavy smoker is going to be, we're going to take the probability of death of a heavy smoker multiplied by the chance that the randomly selected person is a heavy smoker divided by, so you can do this two different ways in terms of formulaically, but the more brute way to do it is you're going to multiply each of these distributions by the probability of death plus the light smokers plus the same thing for non-smokers. And this is how we get our answer. Now, if you're wanting to learn a little bit more about Excel, the quicker way to do this is using a formula called sum product. So we're just going to sum product this, and we're going to have two conditions. The first condition going to be the array of the distribution, and the second condition going to be the array of the probability of death, and we come up to the same answer. If you like this way of solving things, be sure to let me know, and maybe I'll do more things in Excel to just make it more visually appealing. But yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care.